Excess of anything is bad. In case of dieting, it's also true. To elaborate, if you are extremely cautious and have very little food regularly, you may end up developing anorexia. Well, anorexia is an eating disorder. It is characterized by markedly reduced appetite. You may also develop total aversion to food. All clips may not represent the story. Learn English the way you've learned your mother tongue, as this video is specially made. Anorexia is a serious psychological disorder. It is a condition that goes well beyond out-of-control dieting. The person with anorexia is most often a girl or young woman. In the beginning, she diets to lose weight. Over time, her weight loss tendency becomes a sign of mastery and control. She undergoes extra pressure and drives to become thinner. She continues her endless cycle of restrictive eating. She even stands to a point close to starvation. It becomes an obsession. It is similar to an addiction to a drug. Anorexia can be life-threatening at certain point. At this stage, she starts suffering from anorexia nervosa. Let's see the major facts of anorexia nervosa. 1. It is a psychiatric condition. 2. The cause is not yet properly clear. However, self-esteem and body image issues, societal pressures, and genetic factors are likely the factors. 3. Anorexia affects females far more often than males. And it is mostly common in adolescent females. 4. Anorexia tends to affect the middle and upper socioeconomic classes and Caucasians more often than less advantaged classes and ethnic minorities in the United States. 5. The disorder affects about 1% of adolescent girls and about 0.3% of males in the USA. 6. People with anorexia tend to show compulsive behaviors. They may become obsessed with food. They often show behaviors consistent with other addictions in their efforts by controlling their food intake, and they pay excessive attention to weight loss. 7. Men with anorexia are more likely to have other psychological problems. And a woman with this disorder tends to be more perfectionistic and be more displeased with her body. 8. Children and adolescents with anorexia are at risk differently. It hampers their growth. They grow slowly. 9. As a result, anorexia leads to a fatal degree of malnutrition. 10. Anorexia can also affect heart rhythm. It can form digestive abnormalities. It can cause bone density loss. It can even develop anemia, and hormonal and electrolyte imbalances. For diagnosis and treatment, it is obvious that you gather information from the anorexia sufferer. It's good that most medications are much better at treating symptoms that are associated with anorexia than addressing the specific symptoms of anorexia themselves. The treatment of anorexia must focus on more than just weight gain. And it often involves a combination of individual, group, and family psychotherapies in addition to nutritional counseling. The most effective method of family therapy for treating anorexia in adolescence is probably the Maudsley model of family therapy. Here, the family actively participates in helping their loved one achieve a more healthy weight. The prognosis of anorexia is variable. Some sufferers make a full recovery. Others experience a fluctuating pattern of weight gain followed by relapse or a progressively deteriorating course over many years. Everybody knows prevention is better than cure. In the same way, we should prevent anorexia rather than cure it. Media plays a vital role behind the development of extreme dieting. Particularly the adolescents get more emotional when they watch media coverage. They consider thinness as the main part of their body beauty. And yes, it is. Still, it doesn't necessarily mean thinness is all that brings beauty in a person. So, media should come forward and present their programs judiciously. Considering addictive symptoms, a day-to-day effort should be made. And the treatment should not be fast. It needs to be long-term. More research needs to be done to help alleviate the existing disorder. Source: Medicinet. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.